My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal H Technology Screens. I need a pair of scissors too. My scissors, oh, they're right here. Cool. Where are my scissors at? All right, so as you can see in the title, I have no idea why this individual feels that we are exactly the same when it comes to screen paint products. Now, apparently, and I said this before, he needs a reality check from time to time. There is so many different levels on why we are not in the same category. Number one, our screens are black. That's the first one right there. Number two, my screen displays. I have more of them. So you're not in the same category. I have screens just about everywhere in my house, even massive screens outside. Number three, we develop technology on a daily basis. You don't. You had the same stuff since 5 years ago. We know that already. Number four, my stuff don't match house paint at all, period. We got the tests on the website that match all our test demonstrations. We have a test called black versus black. We do black paint, black fabric, and so forth, which is very important because we need to show us the customers or people we're doing business with that they're actually getting the product from us and not being duped. I'm going to run out of numbers here. I know it. All right. So, number five, we display, if I didn't mess up, we display all our test demonstrations directly to the website so people can see exactly the product's progress as it's being tested. You don't do this. You don't do that. Matter of fact, you have a habit of deleting videos from your account. We don't do that. So right here, there's my logo and all that other good stuff. And also I can see by the time that the effort that you put into your website, which is extremely poor, shows the effort that you put into your product, which shows the effort that you put into your customer service. Because your customer service is even extremely poor. Mind you, I've bought from this guy before, and I've explained to people at the end of the day that if I purchase from you, I become your customer. Same thing, if your person purchased from me, they become my customer. So your customer service is absolutely extremely poor. Because again, we have ordered from this fellow before, and we have gotten items here that were not exactly what they were supposed to be, and even caught him committing fraud on changing out his website, manipulating and abusing his website to basically commit fraud, which we submitted that, by the way, to the legal department of Wix today. So you have done some really dirty stuff. No, we're not in the same category in any way whatsoever. Not technology-wise, not physically and mentally, we are not. So I know you want people to believe that your products actually work and they're basically more superior than ours, but they're not. We do tests on network grade 773 on a daily, all the time. We do tests on black paint versus a product all the time, black fabric and so forth. We do this in all the tests. Even our blackout cloth surfaces have tests done on them that are displayed on the website. Do we have this on the website? Oh, I can grab those too. Those videos. So this is and on top of that, like I said, this also shows off in your customers. I can go to your website right now and look at your specification sheet, and your specification sheet is so weak it's not even funny. I've seen more specifications on a carton of milk. The reason why you don't have any specification sheets because you don't do any testing. And you don't do any testing, you don't know your own product. On your website, you have 3 forms of screen paint with all the same color. You're all saying gunmetal. Well, what kind of gunmetal is it? At the end of the day, gunmetal is supposed to be so dark, it's supposed to be almost mistaken for black. Yours is not gunmetal. Yours is actually charcoal gray. That's what you have. But you don't need to know the own color of your own product. What is the angle gain, the viewing angle gain? What is the time of day a screen can be fired up in the middle of the day or afternoon or whatever you may have it? Is it weatherproof? Is this all this information you're supposed to have? What is the distance throw? How far of a distance throw can you hit your screen without it basically deteriorating or basically becoming distorted? We've done demonstrations at 18 feet. As a matter of fact, yesterday I did a demonstration. We got jacked up in the backyard with the mosquitoes and whatever back there was messing with my allergies. But either way, we have demonstrations of a 250-inch screen on display multiple times. Is your product weatherproof? Our products are weatherproof. Those screens sit there all year round. You think I'm going to take down a 250-inch screen and bring it in the house? I didn't even take the 80s down. I didn't even take the dual 50s down. They stayed out there. Matter of fact, we got a 150-inch right across from you over there from the 120, and that screen's been out there for at least about a year, or maybe a year and a half. Yeah, and I can turn around a projector and show a movie right off it with no problem. You don't have any proof of that. Where are your certified tests? How many certified screens have you tested your products against? From what I've seen, very, very little. And from the test demonstrations I have seen, they are extremely weak. Show a demonstration with a color pattern, that's it. No, sorry, you don't do color patterns. I forgot about that. You do basically abstract 4K demonstration to say, look, they look the same. No, buddy, that doesn't work. Contrast. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even know where to begin with this one. You sat there and lied on camera and told your customers that the product, the Cinemax, can pull a contrast level. That is a complete freaking lie. Compared to a black screen, compared to gunmetal? No, 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 no. What's going on out here? It's just some cat. Is that out here? Because I need to be like very close to the door. What are you doing like that? Is that out here? It's so, contrast? No, you don't pull any contrast. You pull what you call shades of gray, and not even good shades of gray at that. This guy pulls up shades, not even gunmetal shades of gray. Mind you, the darker your screen is, the darker your shades of gray are going to come up if your screen's not physically black. So again, I don't know how you're comparing yourself to a contrast screen. Let me see. Ambient light rejection technology. You don't even have that, which you have stated you don't have it, but in one video you did state you did have it, but you removed it like you didn't have it. Where else do we go from there? Colors, your screen washes out, even on an ultra short projector. We've seen that multiple times. Our screens don't wash out. Not even the gray technology we're working on right now doesn't even wash out in fully lit environments, which you refuse to test your screens in. Challenges. Challenges that we gave this individual are challenges are basically the things we do every day. So if a 250-inch screen challenge, we already have that outside. 150-inch on a ultra short throw projector, we've done that already. These are challenges we've given them. Challenges where you were supposed to test your own product against the black and white paint mixture, didn't do that. Challenge of the 1-year challenge of swapping out your projector for 1 year with 720p 600 by 800. We have it in another room over there. Haven't done that. Any demonstrations testing all your products against network grade 773? Haven't done that. And on top of that, like I said, it shows when it comes to your customers. The customers all sit in the dark. And the reason why they all sit in the dark is because your product cannot be used in an ambient light environment. It's not the fact that your projector doesn't have enough power. It has plenty of power. The problem is that your screen washes out the minute you put lights on. If you notice under the Digital One, the 2.0 that we're developing, that screen was in a max out zone. It was able to maintain color and its contrast levels. Well, it's somewhat contrast levels with gray screens will pull proper contrast, but its contrast levels in a fully lit environment without washing out or fading. Now, we're not the same in any way whatsoever at all, period. I have demonstrations on my website of screens on the floor, which I have to do 2 demonstrations on that. 160-inch display on the floor. This is my 160-inch floor screen. This is the one we use for RetroPie, and I do some other stuff on here. We don't spend the same in projectors. My projector here, all my projectors in my house that I own are under $500 or under. You have a $3,300 projector that you're stuck in the dark, can't see contrast levels, and you have to calibrate due to the fact that your screen is basically cheating the crap out of the projector. The projector has the capability. The sad thing about it is he'll never see it because his screen is crap. I'm sorry, but it is just crap. His screen doesn't work. And you should never use a P2 projector on a gray screen because it's not going. You're going to be stuck in the dark. That's where you're going to be at. Gotta fire this up for demonstration. As I said before, we're not in the same boat. Do you have a screen to your ceiling? I do. I actually have 3 of these in the house. 3 ceiling projection screens. This one's 180 inches. I can display that with the lights on. What about outside? You got any screens outside? No, you don't. I do. I have 120 inch, 150 inch, and underneath of me, screen. You don't do a lot of outside demonstrations. I've seen them. You don't have enough. We have more. We have over 40 demonstrations outside. Even our customers display our screens outside. This is our customer right here. Oh, you know who Hector is. That's my customer outside on his projection screen on display. And you're sitting in the dark with a $3,300 projector trying to convince your customers that they're seeing a black level. These are our demonstrations outside. 150 inch screen displayed outside. This is around probably 5:40 in the evening. You have no picture demonstrations at all whatsoever. These are our customers right here. Our customers right here. Just you can come here and check out all my customers in here. There we go. We got more pictures coming up. They go back. This is actually a Supreme 8. You go that far back. These are the new ones that just popped on yesterday. We just put these on yesterday, and we got more coming behind these. This fellow's actually been shooting us a lot of videos and pictures. He's very happy with the screen. This is the acoustic. Do you see how much light is in his environment, Jamie? Look at the floor. In order for the floor to be that well lit, that environment would have to be super bright in order for him to be using his projector. And guess what? Customer didn't have to go in and spend $3,300, all this money for a projector. He's using a 720p LW Christie 400. That's what he's using. There's some showing off his build on how he put it all together. This is a customer right here on his PS5. He has 2 wallpaper screens fitted side by side together to make one large screen. He's going to be posting more pictures today. And your customers all sit in the dark, every last one of them. What's the point of spending all that money for a projector if you're going to be sitting in the dark? You gave your customers at least about at 50% of what they get out of their projector from the screen. You gave them only 10%. That's it. Because none of those demonstrations were in fully lit environments at all. More customer testimony demonstration videos. Actually got a few more to put in here too also too. Got any more spots in here left? Make sure we got some spots in here left. You show the same thing on your demonstrations on your site. Same dark environments on everything. That's how much light my customers have in their environments when they watch with our technology. That's real ambient light projection technology. That's on an ambient light controlled environment. My customers' demonstrations are better than your actual videos that you use to sell your products. Think about that. So no, we're not in the same category at all, period. And again, people have watched Crow's demonstrations, and these are people who own our product. And the first thing they say is, oh, this guy's a complete liar because I have this product right here. This is why they're posting their demonstrations, because they've seen your lies. You go in out telling, oh, the product comes up so dark you can't see. On camera, this is my expert opinion. You don't even know what an expert opinion if it hits you in the face. You don't know what it is. He doesn't know an expert painting. And for those of you who feel upset about that, hey, if you support that nonsense, then guess what? You supported a scammer at the end of the day whose product matched the house paint, whose product he went in and actually deleted the video to try to hide evidence. You supported that nonsense. You supported for the everyday Joe who doesn't know much about projection screens and setups and all that. You supported that individual going in there and lying to them, telling them that they were going to get this amazing looking screen when all the while the P2 was doing all the work. It wasn't the screen. He doesn't even get the full potential out of that projector. If he did, he would be in an environment like that. He can't be in an environment like that because his screen will wash out. He can't do demonstrations outside because his screen will wash out. He's talking about venue projectors, a 250-inch screen. We're out there on a venue projector at 720p, 18 feet back from the screen. We can back 100% that our products work with venues. But you put down in your description, you work with venues. Do you even own a venue projector? Because the NEC NP1150 is not considered to be a venue. It's considered to be a theater projector. Yeah, I didn't think so. You claim that your products work with 720p projectors. All your demonstrations are done by the P2, the 4K projector. I don't see anything in there with a 720p setup. We did a 720p side-by-side to a 1080p, 720p side-by-side to a 4K projector. We've done all that stuff already. Let's go over here. Now, this is the screen you claim to be that you own, that you purchased from us. Another problem is that he's a huge liar. Still waiting for the receipts. Haven't got it. So a 39 Black Widow Extreme in your environment is unwatchable. But at 250 inches outside, we can see a snowstorm. Not only that, you do know the customer over top is using an Extreme Black Widow, right? That's what's in his apartment right now. Or house. No, sorry, it says house. My bad. Sorry about that. House. That is a demonstration I showed you over top with the woman playing the piano. That is in a house fully lit, and he's using a 39 Extreme Black Widow. So how is it possible in his demonstrations that the 39 is popping up? Oh, he must be using something special in his camera to do that. So I guess all the people here that are submitting videos and demonstrations, or all of them, are basically have some special something in their camera, right? That sounds like the rant of a man that sits behind a 7-Eleven with a tinfoil hat on saying aliens are coming. That's what you sound like. You really sound like an idiot. I hate to say it. I hate to call people idiots in the day, but that's an idiot. I'm sorry, but it is. So all these people must be wrong, and you must be the only one right. Interesting. Let me see. Here we go. 44 Black. This is one of the screens when we're launching on the 17th. This screen has all its test demonstrations displayed directly to the website so everybody can see. As a matter of fact, we got another video to put there, and I got 2 other more videos to put in, which I got to get around to putting them in. We already done them. Where are your test demonstrations on your website? Now, this individual doesn't have any test demonstrations on his website. As a matter of fact, this is where we found out about the disappearance of the Network Gray 773 scandal. He was supposed to have posted this to his website so the customers can get an idea of which one they want to deal with. They don't want to buy the product, or can they show a big difference to say, okay, I can see right there where his product is actually showing a better difference in the Network Gray 773, so I'm going to buy his product. That video was so damning, and sorry about the French, but it was so damning to him that he went and he removed his own video that he was using to testify that it wasn't matching. You see that demonstration right there? That is a 720p projector and 1080p projector side-by-side demonstration. White level test. White level test against our technology. We take white sheets of paper, we put it against our black screen, and we show off white snow levels. Tests on fake knockoff projectors. We do these because we want to show the customers do not use these knockoff projectors. At the end of the day, certified screens. Can you match any of these tests here? Certified screens. Screen knocked out 9 certified screens. Ultra short though demonstration. As you notice, I'm not sitting in that dark environment that you're sitting in when I do my ultra short though demonstrations. Ultra short though demonstrations, we did fully lit environment. Ultra short throw demonstration outside. Yeah, we did an ultra short throw demonstration outside. White level, snow level, colors, the whole 9 yards we usually do. White levels, color levels, and contrast using a 1000 lumen projector right there. Another ultra short throw demonstration. This one was done with you swap projector swap out. So we don't want you to think that we have to use the same ultra short throw projector over and over again to try to make the screen look good as he does. We did a projector swap out. We swapped out to an NEC. This projector cost me 130, the other one cost me 60 bucks. Black versus black test. All screens have this test. This is where we test the product against black paint, black fabric, black film, the whole 9 yards. All must be posted to the website. 44, this is the gamer demonstration showing the gamer display. Paint your own OLED screen, showing colors on a 720p with uncalibrated. You don't have to calibrate it. Showing that you can use it with projector mapping, which we have right there. And then we have 2 more videos we got to fill in. As a matter of fact, I got to find those videos. This is our picture slide show. We like to show off our pictures of the products. As a matter of fact, don't I got more pictures for this? I got to add in here. We got some of these outside. Let me see. Here we go. We got them outside and we got them inside. Floor displays. You don't have floor displays at all. A gray floor screen would be a nightmare. It wouldn't pick up. Number 1, it's going to be a lot of light in the environment. Number 2, you're not going to pick up. And majority of most when they use floors, sometimes they're using a lot of abstract art, projector mapping. Projector mapping does not work on gray screens at all, period, because there is a ton of contrast in projector mapping, and the gray screen can't seem to pick it up. Oh, I forgot. We got to add that in a disclaimer. Can't use this with projector mapping. All right, put that in there. Let's see. Acoustic, pre-acoustic screens. Let me see. Do we have a slideshow for that? I got to put a video in here because we have one side by side versus a screen that's not coded. So we need to have that in there too. All right. Let's see. All right. So these are acoustic demonstrations. Dedicated theater room, showing you why black screens are actually, well, we're not there yet, sorry. Here we have ceiling light rejection technology, where our technology can capture and reflect light anywhere in the environment. In this demonstration, we have a 150-inch screen and another 180-inch attached to the ceiling. In this demonstration, you'll see below where our technology is not only absorbing the light that's actually the screen is actually in the ceiling, but it's also absorbing on a 150-inch screen at the same time. You don't have that demonstration because your screen would wash out in that environment extremely fast. And it doesn't make a difference if it's a 4,000 lumen projector. Gray screens don't work on 4,000 because, again, you're introducing the screen to more light, which is the one thing you don't want to do because it's going to wash out even faster. But you don't have our technology. So that's the reason why when we do the Digital One testing today, all tests will be challenges for you today. Since you like to run your mouth too much, I told you about running your mouth too much. So now you then open up another Pandora's box. So you'll have to match every demonstration. And beginning today, the first one you're going to have to do is you got to pull up a gray screen in a max zone, which we did downstairs when we first showed off the product. Good luck. You're going to need it. Oh, by the way, don't forget the network gray 773. You have to put that alongside your screen also too as a comparison, which he's never going to do because he matched it. That's why. He doesn't want to go through that nonsense again. That's a headache for him. All right, let me see. Black paint. Black paint. This is our black on black demonstration. These are all tests that we have done on screen paint, black products on black, showing our product doesn't match any form of black surface. We got black micro mesh, black mesh. We got black fabric. We got 4 different versions of black paint. We even made black paint to put against our own black product and did those demonstrations and painted them live. Any one of you actually developing a black paint, you don't have these test demonstrations, I advise you don't buy from them. Because again, you're going to have to match this. You're going to have to do a pour out too. The reason why we request a pour out, because just to make sure that your screen is not gray, it's actually black. Now, what I've seen in Partay's demonstrations, your screen's not black. Your screen's actually dark gray. That's what it is. Because in your video, looking at the paint containers, the 5-gallon paint containers, the lettering on that is black. It doesn't match your screen. When we put a screen in that room, my sofa's black, my floor is black, the ceilings are black. Everything matches in that room. Especially my sofa. My sofa's black. Those screens match my sofa. You could even match it, the writing on the side of a 5-gallon paint container. So your screen technically is gray. It's not black. And I bet you if I got the product and did a pour out, you wouldn't even come close to black paint. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't. That's why there's none of these tests on his website. Do you see any of these tests on Partey's website on his black product? No, you don't. That's why. There you go. Do you see any tests on Crow's demonstration on his website showing his product where it's his bullseye primer? What about that bare silver screen? That video is still floating around. I forgot about that. How about you post that one to your website? You haven't deleted that one yet. I'm pretty sure that video is still active and running around. So if that one is, we need to request for you to post that to your website. Now, if that one goes missing too, there you go. And the reason why they won't post them, and I'll tell you why they won't post them. Customers, we send this to them anyway. Companies we're doing business with, we send this to them because it comes up all the time. All right, what's the difference between me just getting black fabric, black paint, black micro mesh? And I said, well, what's going to happen is that the surfaces that you're choosing do not have the ability to actually accept and read white light. You can't just say that. You have to back that up, Partey. Can't get on camera and start running your mouth and talking freaking Star Trek jibber jabber and you don't back it up. You have to back it up. Because they're going to say, do you have proof? And I'm like, oh, sure, here you go. Bam, 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 bam. Here's our demonstrations. This is actually a 40 picture slide. Yeah, you're going to have to back it up. And you're going to have the videos and all that to back it up. If you don't have this posted to your website, at the end of the day, anybody can say, hey, your product is such and such and so. You better be the back it up or you're going to have a problem on your hands. Now, the reason why Jamie did not want to put that video on his website, because again, it matched too well to his screen. And the customer would have went out and bought the shelf paint instead. And he knew this. That's why the video had to go. Let's keep going. There's my video demonstration of me painting into the screen. This is a fun one right here. So we took a screen, put it on a white screensaver, took black paint and painted into the screen to show you exactly how our screens pull up higher white levels. Have you seen him do this one yet? No. So I don't know how you're saying you're the same as me. Yeah, you don't do those demonstrations. Let's see. This is one we did yesterday. This is our pre-coated. These are our monster screens right here. They come at 100. I can put the 250. I'm going to do a 250 now. 180, 200, 250 inches, 16.9. This is my screen outside on display. We gave you a 250 screen challenge. As a matter of fact, we even gave you a lot of leeway time, about a month. Because for me, I really didn't want to go in the backyard because I knew it was back there waiting for me. Mosquitoes and some crap that I'm probably allergic to, which I am allergic to. But I went back there anyway and got the job done. But I gave this guy a challenge. If you're going to talk about your products work with venues, then let's see it on a venue size screen. 250 inches. He even gave him a link. Went directly to his site, talked directly to him. Even though he's going off and going crazy. But anyway, sent him the link. You can go to Amazon, pick up the surface, paint this in, and do the demonstration. Now, he would have to do that quart by quart, not spray on. Because also, too, on his website, false accusations, he claimed that 2 quarts of his product could paint a 300-inch screen. The equivalence of 3 100-inch screens, which is virtually not possible. I'm sorry. If that was the case, then I had 250-inch duals outside. That means I would have had a 300-inch screen. Not even close. I didn't even have the height. And the length wasn't even there, to tell you the truth. My screen's 250. I'm 11 feet high, 20 feet wide. I'm nowhere near that. So anyway, again, there is no way in the world possible out of 2 quarts. But we gave him that challenge too. Oh, I forgot there was another challenge. They lie on his website to back that up. Never did the demonstration, but we did it ourselves. We have a 250-inch screen. We tried to do 2 quarts. Didn't even come close to it. But beautiful thing about it, guess what's coming today? An actual 200-inch screen will be here today. Customer has one of these screens coming to him. We're going to do a pre-coat for him. Now, in Crow's demonstration, he shows himself painting a 200-inch screen. That's a complete lie. That's a 150-inch screen you just painted, not 200 inches. Boy, you must think your customers have to be stupid. You think about that. He must think you guys are literally stupid that you can't look at a screen and go, no, that's not, no. That's not 200 inches. That's, no. But you painted a 150-inch screen. When the 200-inch gets here, we'll display it and we'll show you how big those screens are. Mind you, my screen, again, 11 feet high, 20 feet wide. You take 50 inches off of that, which won't be much. And that's how this screen's huge. No way in the world. Anyway, He would really have to expand in that parking lot for that one. But remember, he's not used to painting big screens, so to him, 150 inch may look like 200 inches. All right, so there's my slideshow right there. There is a display of my screen on 300. We did a movie demonstration. Well, my neighbors were out watching that monster. And one little kid like, it's a movie screen. Yeah, it's a movie screen. Physically, it's a movie screen. You can get in a car with a convertible top. It's big enough and watch that bad boy. I never get used to it. All right. Our test demonstrations, you don't do. So I don't know how you compare your stuff. Dark environment, are you kidding me? You go in an area and turn out the lights for your contrast levels. We don't do contrast levels in the dark. Not even with gray screens, we don't do contrast levels in the dark. That's misleading the customer. High-end, high-powered projectors, well, we have 4,000, 5,000 lumens, but projectors that are freaking, oh, your projector's laser at that. That's even bad. A laser projector is supposed to produce a much higher light source than the regular light source. And again, your screen would wash out. What was the other thing you started? Oh, yeah, you said that our product doesn't work on a 4K projector. Boy, you don't do math, do you? Well, you don't do math, but you don't really watch our demonstrations. We had a dedicated screen paint called Dedicated 4K. Actually, I bought the PX747 for that demonstration. And in that demonstration, my screen was 126 inches, and I was using more light than you have ever used in your environment. Lied to you not. Well, we always do. You know what I'm dreading right now? I might have to be back outside again today on this giant screen. And you know why? I need day pictures. We need day pictures on the screen. Ugh. I'm preparing for this one. I think I got to be out today again. I'm not going out in the night. Forget that crap. I'm going to do that sucker like probably around the usual time these screens activate. I'll be out there. I'm putting, if I got to wear bug whackers around me, I'm wearing something, man. Bug zappers, whappers, whatever. We put both of them out there at the same time. I'm going to shoot that video quick, get back in. My biggest mistake, I went out there with a t-shirt thinking like, the bug zapper got me. Oh, heck no, it didn't have me. And at that, I'm wearing a mask when I go out too, because again, whatever I freaking breathed in over by the bushes, man, I'm still jacked up over it. All right. Individual said, or that's what we know he is now. Crow1176 said in his video demonstrations that the best screens to use, and again, you guys don't know jack at the end of the day, you really don't know anything. The best screens to use are light gray and silver screens for dedicated theater rooms. No. You don't have a dedicated theater room. We do. So we know. I did this demonstration in a dark environment showing that the problem you're going to have with a gray screen is light is going to be bouncing all over the environment, including Mr. Mannequin, which was sitting behind us. And this is when the walls were all white. When we do it in the dark environment, they still doesn't pick up at all, period. This is a gray screen paint product. These are Crow's actual products up here before we throw them in the trash so we don't waste our time. And over top, we have the black screen over there on the motorized projection screen. There we go. These are the different screens we have up there. We also have bare silver screen, everything. Now, I want you to take a look at this right here. See how the screen comes down? See how it's actually showing the real color blue? It's not washed out. Watch how the light cancels out in the environment. See how the floors go dark, the walls go dark? Screen Innovation pointed this out. They pointed this out when they were taking their gunmetal screen and bringing it down, how it was blocking all the light that was pushing all over the ceiling, that light splash all over the place. That's what they're pointing out to you. Now you see how dark the environment becomes? Same thing with the red screen. That's our technology, by the way. This is the gray technology. Even with the technology we're developing under the Digital 2.0, even though it's better than his product and network gray and all that other mess, we don't advise you using that in a dedicated theater room, because the best use of dedicated theater room are black screens. So that light that just transferred all over the floor. This is a dedicated theater room now that we have upstairs. Same thing applies. We had white screen, silver screen, and 2 certified screens. Silver, gray, yeah. And then we had the 2 certifieds. Didn't go so well. We have to do 2 more demonstrations here. What are we doing right here? No. This is the 2.0. These are our test demonstrations. We're going to be displaying for the 2.0. The 2.0 demonstrations are pretty much going to be easy. We just have to do all the stuff that they don't do, which is pretty much cakewalk. Anything that's going to work. Anything, well, basically is what they don't do. Downstairs in a fully lit environment, showing the screen first being tested off, they don't do that. So pretty much that's a cakewalk for us. So we're going to have 2 demonstrations here for the screen on display. We're going to do, let me see. We can knock out all demonstrations within 2 days. Here and here. Actually do it in 1 day, but I'm busy. I got a lot to do today. And down here, we'll do a couple of the display videos. So we'll do test demonstrations here, and we'll do the show-off displays up here of the product. All right, here we go. Black versus gray. This is your product, Crow, up here that we're knocking out real quick. This is not only your product, but this is actually several gray screen paint products. You know those products we give you for free on the website? Remember those? Yeah, that technology we're developing will beat that stuff with no problem. Remember, I used to make this stuff, so I know exactly what I'm engineering. That stuff would beat that with no problem whatsoever. So, yeah, this is the stuff we give you on the website for free. This shows you how advanced the technology we have. We can't go out and give you free screen paint and have people thinking, oh, he's got free screen paint. That product will do the same thing his black product. No, they won't. We have to put that in there to show you that we're not misleading you in any way. This is what's going to happen. Excuse me. If you use the gray screen paint products that we designed compared to our black technology, they do not match. But it's going to be a little better than this other stuff you have out here. Now, the new stuff we're developing on the Digital 2.0 is better than this stuff. As you can see by the color of the screen, it doesn't match any of this. This is what would have happened if we made it like this, and we put it in a max zone and put it next to a black screen. Man, the things we gotta do. You can watch all these. All this is on our website for you to watch. This is where we made what did we make out of this one? We made oh, we did make this Cinemax. We made Cinemax twice. That was actually easy to do. We're not even using Bear. We use it with black and white paint. We use this video mixture up top. You know, the one I told you, the black and white challenge. That's what we use. That's all we use when we're making those products. There you go. See that right there? See that beautiful picture? That's the way your screen's supposed to look. See that jet black background? That's the way it's supposed to look up. The reason why you don't see that is because the people who try to demonstrate this, they have to use a projector with a heavy contrast capability to pull up a higher contrast level, and they will do this in the dark. That's why. That's why we're doing the Digital 1, 2.0 and fully lit environments, because the customer can never come back and say, hey, my screen did this and screen did that. No. We did the screen in fully lit environments. Here's all the tests. Everything's out in the open, so you can see exactly what you're buying. These are the tests we did against certain products. And these is the specification we have on the product for you to read, not 2 paragraphs saying it gives off good ambient and it works well with 1080p and 4K. No, buddy. The only pictures you're showing on your website are by the P2. You don't have no demonstrations by 720p anywhere on that website. That's from customers. This is called a splatter screen. This is where we take a screen, we paint it all gray, and we just splatter our product in the middle. Just to show you, if we don't even paint the screen, if we just splatter it in, how much you are losing from a gray screen. This is why gray screens without our technology do not pull up in fully lit environments at all, period. Are we on the... Yeah, we're on the, whatchamacallit, on the slide. I got to come in here and put the captions in. I haven't had time to do that. See how much you're missing from your projector? It's a 4,000 lumen projector. We use the big boy projectors just to show you that even if you go at 4,000 lumens, because some people literally believe that if they go higher up on their lumen count, they got a better chance of actually seeing the screen, because they feel that, all right, I get 4,000 lumens. This is going to cut through all the ambient light. This is the trick part that's going to blow your mind at the end of the day. People actually believe, and I myself did the same thing too when I was much younger, believe that if they get a projector of a higher caliber in lumens, this is going to fix the problem of being able to see the screen, because they feel that the ambient light that they have in the environment is disrupting the picture quality. No, what's disrupting the picture quality is the screen itself. So you're going to introduce a screen to 4,000 more lumens to the screen, even more light, and you're going to wash your screen out even faster. The problem you have is that the screen can't seem to pick up or register color or contrast. This is why people spend the money for more expensive projectors that have a higher capability of contrast and color, so they can make up for what the screen's going to lose. Even in a fully lit environment, you still are going to fail miserably. So the next step is to turn out the lights to darken the environments to have a better chance of having less light make contact to the screen, so the screen can pull a better image. That's what you're going through. Where our technology doesn't have that issue, because our technology is black and designed to absorb light, which means when the light hits that screen, it doesn't wash out. Because it has a heightener technology that allows the screen to accept and read white light, that's why you're seeing the image. That's why you're seeing the glow come off Batman's eyes. You can see the detail in the armor and everything. All that comes from that technology right there. That's what that technology is telling you when you look at it. So even with a 4,000 1080p projector, you still can't pick up on a gray screen, because the gray screen won't register it because it's too much light in the environment. And that's what you're seeing in the demonstration. That's the biggest mistake I see people doing. I've done it myself when I was starting off. I thought maybe the lighting we have in the environment was too much for the screen, so let me go out and get a projector of a higher caliber of 3,000 or 4,000 lumens. At that time, it was a lot. 3,000 was a really big deal. So a 3,000 projector on the 2,200 lumen projector I was using, and this would cut down and be to get the picture to, because you think the picture is traveling the projector with that 3,000 lumens, and when it hits the screen, you're actually physically going to see a much brighter image. Everything's going to work out due to the fact that this picture is being carried along with 3,000 lumens. That's the problem. It's being carried along with 3,000 lumens. Which means when that 3,000 lumens makes contact with that screen, all that light's making it's going to hit the screen also, and that is going to wash your image out. Not even worse, if your screen doesn't have the ability to see contrast, even worse. Because even in the dark, screens don't pick up. That's why we're going to use them in dedicated theater rooms. There you go. They don't explain that to you, do they? They don't explain this to you because they don't know anything about screen paint. That's why they never come on and explain to you the same way I explain things to you, the physical and how it happens, how it reacts, how it works, how it all comes together. They can't explain that to you because they don't even know. The polymers and all that dumb nonsense. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my entire. I had somebody watch that video. He was like, "You did this how many times?" I've done this 5 times. It's the most boring thing I have ever seen, and half the stuff he was saying in that demonstration wasn't even true. What? Oh, come on! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! And if I'm wrong on this, please do a demonstration showing the breakdown, which I haven't seen yet. All right, we got 44. Oh, I forgot we got the tester doing that. Ah, life is so much. I literally have another product we got to make. So we're making a 44 black. We got the 44 black front and rear, but that 44 black, we have it already, but I got to test it and see how that's going to react on a front and rear screen. I wonder how that would react. All right. That one's different. They're both 2 different formulas. I can't tell you why, because we've got to tell you exactly how we made them. But we have a front and rear we're working on, because the majority of most inflatable screens basically have this kind of mesh front and rear, and it's white, and that's what washes out the screen. So we needed a formula that basically we can coat the surface and not have any form of disruption on the other side. Like, you don't want lines or anything coming up in the screen, none of that, because that's going to disrupt the picture on the other side. Not so much on the front, but on the back. So it has to be a clean transfer. So we do it that way with a clean transfer. A customer can coat the screen, get that, turn the white screen into a black screen, sorry about that, and be able to have the screen that can produce outside with no problem whatsoever. So that's pretty easy. We can do that. I just got to get around to doing it. There's so much stuff we're working on. All right, that's going to be one. I literally forgot. I got to write down the ingredients for that. God already gave me the idea of how to put it together. We just have to basically write it down and get the tests. These are all the tests for that one. These are the video players for that. This is one of the inflatable screens that we did. Look at the time of the day. Up and away. So that's one of the other ones we did right here. Have you done an inflatable screen yet, Jamie? No, you haven't. See, this is the difference. Going to someone's house and saying, "Ooh, I've done it." No. You have to do this physically on your own property. Because the reason why you need to do this on your own property instead of going to someone's house, because I don't have to wait for somebody to come home from work to actually get access to their backyard or whatever, so I can basically use whatever. We're not saying you have to, well, and again, like I said, you're comparing yourself to me at the end of the day, and I don't know how you're doing this because, again, you don't even do screens on our level. Now, some people are saying, well, he doesn't have the room. All right, then. Then you know what? You need to basically stay in your freaking lane. That's what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, no, your stuff doesn't in any way does not match or compare to anything that we do. You don't even have to have a giant screen outside. As a matter of fact, I've seen your little lot you have out there. We got blueprints of the whole entire complex. I've seen your lot you have out there. You can basically put a 120-inch screen, probably put 150 out there. But you can't do that. You put a 150-inch screen out there, and your screen will wash out. You know that. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that and a white sheet of paper. You don't have any test demonstrations outside. Where are your test demonstrations? I've seen only 2 so far, and one was actually inside the house, and the other one was on a small little cutout square piece tucked on between your little walkway, and that thing was washed out. This is what your screen is supposed to look like when you go outside. Last night we were outside on the deck with the 120. Your screen is supposed to look like a TV. That's why I say I see people with white screens and it's all washed out and distorted and everything. I'm like, what are you doing? It's normal. That's not the normal. That's messed up. If you really consider that to be a in the day, that's horrible. Now, our campaigns toward outdoor screens aren't towards you because, again, we already know your great products don't work. Our campaigns are toward white screens because we automatically know majority screens outside are white. All of them outside are white. That black technology we got right there, that stuff would easily run over a white screen with no mercy. You know how much clientele, how much money we'll be able to make in that particular section alone, how much we will be able to dominate. I can walk into any freaking establishment, display that screen, it'll blow a white screen clean out of the water. Anyone who does business with us with that technology, if you're basically using these screens right here for some kind of revenue, for parties or backyard events, you'd be to beat the crap out of your competition because your competition's got a white projection screen. He's got to wait. He's got to wait until it's good and dark outside. You don't have to, which means you pull in more revenue than he does. Not only that, your screen can see a 100% contrast level. You don't have to spend the money for expensive high-powered projectors, which they got to spend a lot of money for outdoor projectors because the lumen count has to go up because the screen's going to have a hard time maintaining. But again, remember what I told you, all that light hitting the screen, you wash it out even faster. See how beautiful that looks? And just should be number 1. We'll take it as number 3. The biggest advertisement you're ever going to have when doing business with us, especially with that screen outside, is all those people are going to be staring at that screen and trying to figure out why is it black. You're going to have people come over like, hey, I think you got it around backwards because you get the black side showing. And when they see that screen fire up, that's it. You're going to have so many people at that get-together trying to get that screen at their get-together. That screen advertised itself. When we posted it on a forum site, people couldn't stop staring at it because they couldn't figure out exactly if we had it around reverse. So your screen's on backwards. Your screen's on backwards. No, it's not backwards. That is the screen. But we showed these demonstrations. That screen fired up. And that time of the day, and the image looks that sharp and that crisp. What kind of projector are you using? That's a 720p, Chrissy. There you go. drive-in movie theater, how much revenue you'll make, because you can basically fire up your screen earlier than everybody else. And everybody will come to you because you got the black OLED drive-through screen. Gray screens and white screens, they've been done to death. Now these are going to be the new ones. We're just using the video for the filler. We are going to be doing 235.1 coated micro mesh screens. That's what we're doing next. But we got these in for the fillers. Yeah, you paint your screen with a gray screen outside, that's exactly what's going to happen to your screen. And that's inside is having that issue. Can you imagine outside? Oof. Now we got to do some side by sides. That's why I said our interest toward the only gray screen I've actually seen outside was basically a Yard Master, and that's it. And it was a really light gray, almost near passable for white. That's network gray, also 7073. I like how Jamie goes in. He goes, "Oh, I'm gonna put the shoe on your foot. I'm gonna put your product against network gray 773 and see how you like it." We did it all day long. Who do you think came up with network gray 773? We did. We're the ones who basically took the paint, picked it out, bought it. We're the ones who started that network gray 773. All our demonstrations have network gray 7073 painted all through them. All of them. So you call yourself, "I'm gonna put it on the other side." Really? Seriously? We do it all day. You just did something we already done. We've been doing from day one. Since you're in the Batman, you can see what your Batman looks like on your great product. Doesn't pull up. And mind you, so you can see this, it's displayed all the way over, filling out the entire square. On the screen right there, yeah. I don't know where you get this idea. We're in the same category. You lost your mind. We're not in the same category. Look at that black mirror we got coated. That's a screen we painted. No, mirror. We painted with the 44 black. Used it for projector mapping. Does your stuff work with projector mapping? I'm pretty sure you probably put it in your claim and never tested it. Do you own the equipment? No, you don't. So if you don't own the equipment, how do you even know? You talk about venue projectors. Do you own venue projectors? No, you don't own venue projectors at all, period. That's a giant screen. I've done this demonstration so many times. And here we're not firing up in here. I'm still trying to figure out, well, I already figured out what I'm gonna do with this room. All white, everything, bone white. The baseboards we're gonna do in a jet black. And I'm gonna put a wallpaper screen here, 44, and a wallpaper here, 44 portrait, projector here, projector there, done. And we have the motorized. Those been asking us, do you have any motorized projection screens in your home right now? No, you don't. You don't have any motorized screens in your home. I own 5. No? 4. 4 of them, yeah, I own 4 motorized projection screens. All this stuff has to be on display so the customer can see it. I can come in here. This is a 44. No, I'm sorry, 39. 39 Black Widow. My hair is cleaned up in here a little bit. This is me, and I figured this is junky in my room. Everything else is neat. That's why I said I can't stand. That's driving me crazy. But this is all my vintage toys. I got to figure out what to do with this stuff. I bought some of the stuff in the attic. All right, there we go. And by the way, the entire motorized screen is coated in 39. Everything, the frame, it's all coated. It's all 39 technology. I came in here for something. There we go. This is what I came for. I need that fire stick. Now, next time you give somebody advice about dedicated theater rooms, make sure you get a dedicated theater room first. And I'm dead serious. Like, you should not be talking about doing something. I don't talk about anything that, unless I have it there. Curved projection screens. On my YouTube channel, I built 13 of them. I built and designed curved screens. I got quite a few of them on my site. As a matter of fact, I did something called an out curved screen. This is where the curved screen goes outward. Liquid projection screens. I've actually done 6 of those. Screens made completely out of liquid. Screens that were submerged underwater. Done that already. Dark side. Where's the freaking remote control of this one? I see the one there. What in Sam Hill? All right, then it's downstairs somewhere. I gotta stop doing that. That's a bad habit. Come here. Taco's going to get his own. Now, the dedicated theater room we're putting together in here. When we get done, we're going to price how much everything costs. We're going to do the room on the low. So we're not spending a lot of money to do it. We want to look really, really nice and show people at the end of the day that you can just turn your everyday master bedroom into a dedicated theater room, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. What I've seen from some of the dedicated theater rooms, it looks like they make it, yeah, they can be very, 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 very expensive. Hey, Taco 2.0. That's Taco's screen. Taco, your screen got to be updated. I can't remember the last time what that thing was. We got to update your screen. As a matter of fact, before we update your screen, we need to do a makeover on your room. So we do a new paint job in here, number 1, that we're definitely going to do. We're definitely getting rid of this. This is going. I found the, I got to putty. All that's got to be puttied, sanded down. And we're going to have to basically, see, oh, yep, Taco has a black screen. I forgot we got more than one. We got 4 black screens. Forgot this is a projection screen up there too. Because we're going to put the stars up there so you have something to look at when he's laying on his giant bed. That's his cat bed, isn't it huge? But anyway, so what we're going to do is I want to put cushions along here so he can sit in this window, because that's his window area right there. So your cat got his own room? Yep. This used to be my arcade room. It literally was my arcade room. I used to have a portrait mode screen right here, but I figured I don't need it. I got enough room in the house already. That'd be his room. Yep. Wow. You happy? Oh, yeah, you're happy. So we're going to put his screen in. His frame is going to be cool. We're going to do a frame with paw prints on it all the way around. So we're going to customize that. And this is going. I finally found the bracket system for the ceiling, ceiling bracket system for his projector. So he has an Optima little portable projector. We're going to connect that to the ceiling for right there and take down all of this stuff right here. Right, Taco? You good? Yeah. Taco's paint. I forgot. Taco, we're going to paint in your room today. And again, I can't explain this to you enough, Jamie. Taco's screen paint can beat your product. Taco beat the crap out of a Network Grade 773. And not only that did he beat the crap out of a Network Grade 773, he beat 5 certifieds from the door in a max out zone. He can pull up in a max out zone. Your screen can't pull up down there at all, period. So my cat's product's actually better than yours. So we're going to be, we're going to basically, we're going to paint Taco's screen in his room and set the projector for it. Would you like that, Taco? Did I cover up your girlfriend? My fault. My bad. Come here. Where's your girlfriend at? This is your girlfriend right here? That's Taco's girlfriend. Every time I would come in and I would basically have you come in the room and I had that for my rug, Taco would always lay on her. Oh, he's sneaking away. Where are you going, man? Where are you going? And by the way, Jamie, if you think it bothers me because you make fun of my cat, no. I'm a grown man. I'm freaking 53 years old. What the freak would I care? He doesn't even care. He doesn't even know. It's sad that you do it at the end of the day because it shows that you're a grown man making fun of a cat. That's pretty sad, man. That's pretty sad. But then again, you are desperate, so it doesn't surprise me. Hey, Taco. Taco. Hey, Taco. Hey, buddy. That's a shame. That is really sad. You have 2 cats, right? Yeah. Do you see me making fun of your cats? No, I'm an adult. I don't care about your cats in the day. If you made a product on your cats, I don't care. I'm a grown man. Why in the world are you in there making fun of a cat? Really? Oh, my goodness. You are a child. But then again, like I said, he is what he is. He's a small child. Ain't that right, Taco? Come on, buddy. Remote control's downstairs. Like, you think that bothers me? I'm a grown man. Nah. One day, you'll make it to be an adult. Who knows? Maybe you'll grow up one day. Who knows? You'll get there. Until then, your product doesn't work. Until then, your customers are going to buy from me once we finalize the product today. Because already the screen at 1% pulled up downstairs in a max out zone. Something your paint can never ever do, because this is what happens to your product when you try to pull up in a max out zone. We know, we tested it. So in any way, no, you're not the same as me. We don't do the same test. Just to prove that, I'm going to pop over to your website. Now mind, if we pop over to this website, you have to understand this person is very unprofessional, very nasty. He says some very disgusting things. So this is who he is at the end of the day. Okay? So he does some very nasty stuff. I think he hits her email just every day, about 40, 50 messages. Do you have time to work? Man, by the time you're in there ranting and carrying on, we're making new stuff. Let me see here. We got to put these reality checks for him. I got time. I'm waiting for the product to get here, because the first thing I'm going to work on is the Digital 2.0 today. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. Waiting for the rest of the stuff to come in. Let me see. Before we go there, let's go pop over to the blacklist. But I forgot about that. There's that bears. I wonder if that product paint on the demonstration is still floating around, because that one matched too. Really good. I wonder if he'll post that one to the website. I'm going to have to ask him. I wonder if it's still around. Or did he get rid of it? Because he did get rid of a couple videos. They're gone. You can't find them. Let's see. These are the knockoff projector tests we've done. Oh, there's going to be also 2 customers to try to scam our company. We have a couple of those in folders. They will be posted to the blacklist. Let me see. They received. We don't put their names. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. But they know who they are. We've contacted them and let them know. Let me see. All right. These are the fake projector knockoffs tests we've done. These are the. And we have to take these now, because now we have a screen paint that supports these projectors now. All right. This is the black and white scam from Crow. So this is a video that went missing that shows him making a black and white paint. Now, what makes it such a scam, because if he says, okay, at that particular time, I was giving away for free, there's nothing wrong with that at all, period. It's when your products start matching the product that you were giving away for free that becomes a problem. So this in no way should ever match any of his products, due to the fact that if it does, it shows that all he did was take the product he was for free and turn around and start selling it. And again, if you're saying it does all these things that you claim it's supposed to do at the end of the day, and at the end of the day it's just nothing more than black and white paint, then yeah, customer just make it himself. All right, we all know what's going on here. We've been through this one here. This is a whole freaking network grade fiasco. This is us catching this fellow Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, or AKA Crow1176. We have busted him multiple times doing some really scammy stuff. So as I said before, nobody, you don't have any cancellations on me. You don't have any disturbing emails. You can't show messages of me bombarding your accounts. I don't do any of that stuff because I'm working. But right here, network grade 773, we did the test, as I told you before, about a year ago, 6 months around that time. This is the video that went missing. Nobody can't seem to find it. Boop, gone. X-File kind of mystery thing, gone. Well, we know what happened to it. He got rid of it. This was really bad. This was really, really bad demonstration. I mean, really bad. I mean, it was so bad that you can literally see this guy fidgeting on camera, and he was very uncomfortable. It had to be very uncomfortable for him, because he literally thought that he was going to beat that product. He matched the daylights out of it. So you could see where he was just basically just going through it. If you're curious to see it, you can check it out. Have it. Nobody else has it now because he got rid of it. But he was really crazy nervous in this video. See these right here? These are where we made his products. We literally made them on camera using this video right here. He uses tutorial video to make his own screen paint. That's how he found out his product was nothing but black and white paint. Yep. How did the network gray 7073 came into this? Because I was thinking like, what would happen if he decides to cut out the black paint in the white paint and just get regular gray paint that's already gray and market it as his own product? That's where the idea came up. So that's where we came with it. Got the network gray 773 that happened to match his product. As a matter of fact, we did the demonstration 6 months to a year before him. We had the Cinemax and we had Metallica mix and the personal mix. Now this is a Metallica mix where, no, sorry, Cinemax, where Crow screamed on camera about how it's fake, it's not real, blah, 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 blah. It matched the product with no problem whatsoever. This is the Cinemax right here, a year to 6 months later, as he was screaming about that one not matching. And this one actually matched, which shows that we had the real product the entire time. He was just going full Karen mode, talking about, oh, we know it's fake, it's real, he made that, he made the labels and blah, 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 blah. You did the test yourself, didn't you? What happened? The product matched, didn't it? Now what happened to the videos? You got rid of them, didn't you? There you go. We told you already it matched. And his customers had to pressure him. Mind you, it was 6 months to a year. His customers literally had to pressure him to do it. And he finally does it. He paints it in. And then when the screen came on, you seen the surprise in his face. I don't want to say the term, but you know how they say that term, or whatchamacallit, then she finally knew. She blanked up. Yeah, pretty much that's what he did. He messed up pretty bad. You never, ever want to match a shelf paint. Never. Because again, the customer usually go in and do the exact same thing. As a matter of fact, even worse, your Crow boys are probably already duplicating and making your better products behind your back. I guarantee you. Why wouldn't they? You think if you're not a loyal person at the end of the day, and you do the very deceitful, dirty things, what do you think? What kind of company of a crowd you're going to keep at the end of the day? You're going to keep around the same people that are exactly like you. And if they're exactly like you, they're going to do the same things. So, which means they're going to stab you in the back. What do they say? There's no honor among thieves. There you go. That's us a year ago. All right, by the way, you try to make it sound like it was more expensive. It's not. We have something called Super Paint. Super Paint is the cheapest that you can get in that product. It's very cheap. You bought an expensive version of it. You do know when they make paint. Good gracious, you have any grasp on reality. It's just, I'm serious. This guy baffles the crap out of me. When you buy paint, paint comes in certain qualities of selections. You can pay anywhere from $80 to a gallon to $20 a gallon, depending on how the quality of the product is. You wasn't paid for a high quality version of it, which means that's why yours costs more. We paid for the cheapest version, which is called Super Paint. Oh, man. Let's go back to this one right here. So, mind you, when we go to the website, keep in mind that the product that these customers have on their wall, if it's not Cinemax, has to match the product. Even more, what I would want to know, how much of his paint will match a Network Gray 773? See, this is one thing we brought up a couple of times and he ignored it. How much of your paint matches Network Gray 773? When you do certified tests, once you can't do that on one screen. You have to do that on all your screens. Ambient light test, distance throw, white level test, contrast test, all that have to be done on all your products, not just one. So the question is, does a Network Gray 773 match the rest of your products? Now the darker ones, no. But I would say the lighter ones, probably so, yes. And that's what you need to ask from him. What about the rest of them? My product does not match. Now, as you're seeing these demonstrations here, keep in mind, customers who paid for the Cinemax where he got on camera talking about how, you're picking up this and the color and this and blah, 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 just to have it come down to be a shelf paint. And then to get on here and do this demonstration, oh, he's wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The product doesn't match, so and so and so. You see what you're seeing here? This is our gunmetal technology. You see how it looks black? That's actually a gray screen. But you see how the network grade doesn't match our screen, including a white sheet of paper next to it? We thought we'd have some fun and throw some white paper in there. Why not? But anyway, oh, there was actually a whatchamacallit there too, an outlet. But anyway, as you can see, it doesn't match. This is what you're supposed to show. But getting back to you, you matched the cardboard box and it wasn't even painted. That's pretty bad. All right, let's go over here real quick. I'm going to get him right back here. I'm going to get some of that retro part. That Superman freaking was... I never even know they had a freaking Superman beat 'em up game. There you go. That's the video I went missing. That's the video he was in it. Not even in there anymore. Gone. Got rid of it. And he got rid of the other one too. So, Jamie, again, we don't have any videos we deleted off our accounts. You don't have any videos showing we deleted videos off our account. We don't have any products matching black paint or even gray paint at the end of the day. I can go downstairs right now on my screen and I can show you in the max out zone. We've done this already before, where black paint doesn't pick up on our product and gray paint doesn't pick up. Even white picks up on our technology at all. But your product matches this. Or did he mess up pretty bad? There you go. So you scammed your customers. We don't scam our customers over here. Now let's go over. Now keep in mind, knowing all this now, knowing all that his product is basically house paint at the end of the day, and that's what it is. This is the reason why he couldn't post this directly to his website. Then you, the customer, were coming in and going, let me look at this for a minute. This one costs $90 or $89. No, I don't know. And this one here is around, I'm going to get a gallon of it. Now, in California, we checked the pricing. It's not $80, buddy. The way you did it, you said, well, you were wrong on that one. You said at $40. If it's $40 a quart, which, again, and you were going to get 2 quarts would be $80. It would be $160 if you had 4. But you put down 2468, which we had that on it too. If you're making this, I thought maybe... Well, I can figure out why he doesn't have gallons because he doesn't know how much literally goes into a gallon. That's why. But 2468, I don't know where you got 8 from. I don't know where you got the 6 from. I don't know where you got the 2 from. It was 4 if you're counting it by quarts. And if it's $40, would have been $160, not $80. This guy even did a face check like, yeah, you know right. No, buddy, you were definitely wrong. You don't know math at the end of the day. And you did it again in your other demonstration, which you counted, you said it twice, 3 or 4 times. 36 ounces is not a quart, it's 32. 4 of those is 128. That would make a gallon. That's why you didn't know the size of 100. You didn't know the size of a 200-inch screen because you don't know the size of a 200-inch screen. When you came in and you were talking about a 300-inch screen is the equivalent of 3 100-inch screens. No, a 100 screen is 4 feet by 7 feet. You are way off. Even at height, you got 12 feet, but you still got 7 feet to the length. And at the length, you got 21, but 4 feet from the height. You're missing a whole lot of screen. So I don't know where you got that Roadrunner math from. That's working at the end of the day. Well, I can't say Roadrunner, because Roadrunner was highly intelligent. It would be the Wile E. Coyote, which is funny because the Wile E. Coyote claimed to be his world this genius, but in the day he was quite stupid. He did some dumb stuff. It was hilarious, but he did some dumb stuff. All right. Now, judging by seeing our test demonstrations, let's see if we go to Crow's website. Is he going to have the test demonstrations to his website? As a matter of fact, let me see. This video, we got one video here that's not missing. Crow's personal mix. We got it right there on the screen. I need to track that video down. I want to see if that video actually is still around. I know that this one's gone, that one's gone, and I think that one might be gone. Yeah, flash game is around. What the frick is that? I think we got the RetroPie going on the floor. So I need to see this demonstration right here. Now, in all three of these videos, he does the same thing. Slight hue, discoloration. We don't do that in our videos at all. Let's see. Crow's Personal Mix versus Bear Silver Screen, What You're Missing. That's the name of the video. Crow, if you're watching this, I would suggest you not remove that video. Keep it there. If you remove it, we'll know it. I'm already saying that ahead of time because I know you're probably, when your watchers will come in and like, oh my goodness, he's going after that video. You better delete it. And your watchers could be doing you ugly at the end of the day. They literally could be doing, because again, like I said, you hang around, what you are is what you hang around with. So you do some pretty dirty stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if your own people were clowning you. Because the fact that he removed that video right in the middle of a live stream, I'm like, whoa, dude, you just did not do that. Keep in mind, you're not hurting me at the end of the day. You're just showing yourself hiding information that you shouldn't be doing, especially that kind of information. Personal. Let's see, Crow's Personal Mix. That's the personal mix versus, and we can make the personal mix. We made it on camera. It's not hard to make, either just black and white paint. Personal mix versus Bear. Bear. I'm going to start a video called Tracking Down Crow's Videos. I guarantee a lot of them come up missing. We actually have videos of them actually deleting the video and bringing it back and deleting the video. We caught them several times doing that one. Bear, let me see, Bear Silver. Bear Silver Screen. Let's see, what you are missing. So you're telling your customers that in the title of the video, you're showing them what they're missing. Let's see what they're missing. Not much. From what I've seen already in this video. Let's go to this one right here. So what are they missing? Because that looks the same way that you did in the Network Gray 773. What are they missing? It looks exactly the same. We got to get screenshots. I have this video right here, so I can do screenshots myself off of this. All right, let's go hunt this video down real quick. I want to see if this video is still floating around. Because the other videos are gone. We can't track those anymore. They're gone. There's a Titan right there. Let's go over here. Track this video. Oops. If we get it, then we're going to basically ask them to post it to the site today. But you should. You should back your products up. Your customers should know what they're getting at the end of the day. That's what it should be. Get out of here with that. It's a personal mix. I don't think he makes this stuff anymore. I'll tell you why he doesn't make this stuff anymore, because he made it on camera. That's why he stopped making it. That product we used to have here, that product matched the Network Gray. Not matched the the black and white mixture. Yes. Versus jar. Bear Silver. Video's missing. Your video's not there. Where'd he go? You got a missing video, buddy. I typed it in. Exactly what it says. And your video's missing. It should have popped up right there. Let's make sure that if it's there. That's us. That's our video. That's our duplicate copy. That's our duplicate copy too of your product matching house paint. Where's the video at, Crow? So Crow went in and removed the video because it should have been the first one to pop up right here. This is where it would have popped up. Buddy, we got to make a video on this. You know that, right? You removed another video from your account because it should have popped up right here. We got Bare Silver Screen Mix versus our Supreme. We have that. That's our test against our own product. But you have that video missing. It's gone. It's not there. I typed it in. So now we have another missing video. Boy, you people are getting scammed. Let's make this product for y'all. Good gracious. Are you kidding me? You removed that video. We have the actual video, copied it. I sat there and said, in the demonstration, we got to copy the video because we know he's going to get rid of it. And you got rid of it. It should have been the first one that popped up. If I put in a 180-inch black screen, guess what pops up first? Our screen pops up, showing a 180-inch black screen. Your video should have been right there. I told you, every time we do something, we always unravel this juice like a freaking onion. Every time you turn around, you pull out one layer, there's another layer waiting for you. Nobody, you're not like me in any way whatsoever, because I can back my products up 100%, and you can't. We're going to do another video. We're going to find that video, because that video should be there, and it's gone. You removed the video off your account because you knew your product was matching. You do know that any video that you remove off your account trying to back your product as being something that it's not makes you guilty of it being just that. You do know that, right? That makes you guilty. Do you know that? So let me get so Crow can understand how this works. You're driving, you slam into someone's car, the paint of their car is all on the side of yours, showing that you damaged that car. And what do you do with the car? You basically get up there and you rant and rave. You talk about how I never did this. I was here at this particular time, so and so and so, blah, 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 blah. And then later on, you get rid of the evidence. You are hiding evidence left and right. How many videos have you deleted off your account like this? And I can say you got some other videos, and it doesn't make a difference. But if you have a video there just to back your product, to prove that your product's not something, and you remove that video, it means you have just acknowledged that your product is what it is. Do you see me removing any of my videos? My product doesn't match black paint. We just stand behind that 100%. Why would I remove that video off my account? That backs my product 100%. It shows what my product is designed to do and not to do. So why would I ever remove it? But you removed it because your product matched. Thank goodness we dubbed the video. I am so glad we dubbed the video. Oh, let's go back to the video. Missing. We're going to have to put a section in for you called Missing Deleted Videos. That's what we're going to put in for you today on the blacklist. Crow's Missing Deleted Videos. Good gracious. And I scrolled all the way down. It should be anywhere in there. See this one right there? That's us. That's our video. Crystal Edge Technology Screens. That's the video it's missing. It should look just like that in the title. Crystal Edge Technology Screens. That's that right there. Crow's Metallica Mix 2.0. We bought it. Had it at the house. Right there. Right here. Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Crow's products matching black and white paint. Dude. Scammer, you're going down. You are definitely going down. Just because we don't catch you removing the video, or you could have got rid of the video a long time ago, doesn't mean you're not guilty. We can't find the video. That's what makes you guilty. So this video right here, which shows Crow's product matching the Bare Silver Screen, is now missing. We typed it in, didn't come up. All right, let's go pull the video up. Well, we got on our side, at least we got a copy of it. Let me see. Let's go over to the blacklist and let's pull up the video because at least we got a copy of it now. I gotta bring in my speakers for this. Oh man, darn it! Clicked on my icon. I gotta go back on that one. Let me see. Go back here. I gotta get my speakers because I know exactly what I said in that video. Got rid of this video. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I knew it. I knew he had to get rid of it. He didn't have a choice. And the reason why he didn't have a choice because that product was matching so well to that bare silver screen, it wasn't even funny. So that's 3 videos that you removed off your account. So we're going to make a little section for you on the website of your deleted videos, of you trying to hide evidence. And this is what I mean, Jamie. I'm not you at the end of the day. You're no way in the world I would ever be you. You lie, cheat, manipulate, steal from your customers on a level that's not even funny. That video's missing. We want to go look for it. Can't find it. Let me see. I need to speak this up a little bit. Okay, let me see.
Line in.
Good.
Bluetooth connected.
Why are you connecting Bluetooth? Hold on for a minute. I gotta go change something on the video, on the whatchamacallit real quick. Let me pause this. I want to hear what I gotta see in here. I gotta come out of here for a minute. I need to come up to my media player here, and where is my... Okay, so if it's coming from there, no problem, no problem. I know exactly where I got it connected to. All right, no problem. That's no biggie. All right, let me come out of this. Let me come out of this. Let me bring this back up the site. Oh, yes, sirree. Every single time. Can't make it up. Always busting this guy doing something dirty. Deleted the video. I'm gonna put a challenge up there too. I'm gonna put a challenge where we can find it. And they ain't gonna find it. They're never gonna find it. He got rid of the video. Always doing something stupid. Man, your customers seriously need to get together, get a petition, and take your butt to court. They need to.
Crows1176 comes out of Home Depot carrying a container of bare silver screen, which is a very light colored screen. And in the demonstration, you will see that there is no difference. There's a very slight difference between his product and a product that Home Depot sells for $23 a gallon, where his product cost at that time probably was about $107 a quart. So let's see and watch the demonstration where you can see exactly where his product doesn't show no sort of game-changing difference. And keep in mind, when he's zooming up on top of the screen, the only way you can see a difference, you literally have to be sitting that close. The average person is not going to be sitting that close to the screen. As soon as we sit at a distance, it's not going to notice the difference. So let's begin. Now we've already muted his voice because we're not going to play his voice at all. So there he is right there, coming out of Home Depot with a container of bare silver screen. He's doing a side-by-side comparison
PP100
of this product to show you that his product is different than bare silver screen. We are making our copy right now. Coming out of Home Depot with a container of bare silver screen. He's doing a side-by-side comparison of his product to show you that his product is different than bare silver screen. We are making our copy right now.
So we're making a copy just in case if he decides to go in and delete the video. So you get up there and you lie to your customers. You talk all this trash on camera and you lie to your customers. We'll be back in. I don't want this video to go over because right now, the Crow, again, get it out of your head. You'll never be like me. That's the end of it. We don't do things like you do things. We basically are honest with our customers at the end of the day. You do some dirty stuff. Funny that we just did this video right now talking about how you're not like me in any way, and then we find this nonsense on you. Of you removing videos again off your account. How many videos have you taken off your account basically, these are very serious videos. These are videos basically of him backing his product, saying it isn't what it isn't. So you get up there to your customers, lie to them, tell them, no, he's lying, he's not doing this, that, and the other, and my product doesn't match this and that and the other, and it does this and does that, blah, 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 just to go in to remove the video altogether. So what would be the point of coming on there testifying that your product works when you just removed it? That's like somebody getting caught on an open mic. You ever seen it before? Somebody's talking, they'll be in front of the camera talking to people like, yes, I promise we're going to lower taxes, and we're going to do this, and we're not going to tax the rich and the corporations, and we're going to basically be fair to the common man, and we're basically going to make sure that everybody gets a piece of the American dream. And they start putting the thumbs up, yeah, 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 yeah. And then they got an open mic because they don't know the mic's off. And behind like, man, you think I'm crazy? You're not basically cutting taxes, man. Just tell them anything they want to hear at the end of the day. Bottom line is, at the end of the day, we're just going to raise taxes anyway. I mean, what the heck do they care? I mean, bottom line is, I mean, they're basically broke and poor anyway. Who cares? I mean, they're in slums. They're going to live in slums at the end of the day. I got to take care of the rich man at the end of the day. They're the ones lying in my pocket. Do you know your mic's on? What? That's what you just did. You literally deleted the video. You open mic'd. Oh, yes. New way of saying it. Open mic'd. The open mic'd. I'm making up these words. I got these words coming in. Open mic. You open mic yourself. That's what you did. Buddy, you don't delete these videos at all. This is the one you put on here to back your product. This is a third video we caught you taking off the account. That's enough for us now to put in another section for you called Deleted Videos by Crow1176. You deliberately hiding evidence. And that last video is going to show you actually doing it. Wow, let's go play. Oh, I forgot we're going to come back in on this one. All right, I got to come back in. I got to go edit in the website. We got to make a section. We're going to build that section as we are doing the video. My goodness, man. Dude, you really need to get out of this business because you are a bad name. You're a bad name for this business. You really are. And you really are. You're a bad name for this business. Maybe you think in the back of your head that getting rid of the video, basically it's going to hurt me. How would it hurt me? I have a copy of it. We have copies of your videos that nobody else has. This is your that you've been deleting off your account. I forgot we got the black and white video too. He deleted. So we got the 2 network grade 773s. We got the black and white video deleted off his account. And we got the bare sewer screen now. And the other video catching him deleting the video off the account. Oh, my goodness, man. Good gracious, dude. You're going to forget it, man. When this right here, you just boosted the sales of our Digital 1 2.0. No one's going to buy from you. They don't know what the freak they're getting at the end of the day. They're probably getting house paint. I mean, we all know you're getting house paint. You, matter of fact, can't say probably. They are getting house paint. Because if you want the lengths to go and delete videos off your account, back in your product, you know you matched it. Who in their right mind is going to sit there and pay for something that basically they can go to Sherman-Williams now and Home Depot and pick up and just do the same thing? Let me show you people how close of a match. So you can see this. Now, he goes in to talk about how his product pulls a darker contrast. Let me explain something to you, Skippy, so you can understand how this works. Bare silver screen is literally so light. At one time, I mistaken it to be a white paint, but it's not. It's a very light gray paint. Your product that you displayed, the personal mix, which we have made it here, has black paint in it, which makes it slightly darker, which means that would pull a slightly better contrast than the bare silver screen. Now, if you were to take 2 tablespoons of black paint and drop that into the bare silver screen, it would have equaled your screen. So you coming on just saying that I pull a slightly higher contrast, well, you do because your paint's a little darker. Now, if you choose a product that was the same color complexion as the bare silver screen, that would have been a different story, but you didn't. You lied too much. There you go. You did that same demonstration here that you did the same demonstration in the network grade 773. But you're coming on camera talking about, oh, my product doesn't match. Where doesn't it match? Crow, look at that. You definitely are colorblind. Something's on there. Look at this. We're going to be screenshotting these now. I had to go in and screenshot one by one and post it up on the which I'm going to see. Y'all can see it. Look at that. And look how close you are to the screen. This is why we posted the video as recording a copy. Because we knew he was going to come in and get rid of the video. He was going to try to hide the evidence. Man, this person, boy, I tell you. Let me get my screenshots over here too. Go on my phone and get the screenshots. Ah, that's crazy. That video's missing. Oh, I forgot that's deleted too. Delete this one. He got rid of that one. He got rid of that one. Two other ones. The one over top of us, and the one we called him busted. I'm removing the videos. All right, we'll be back in. I think we proved that. At the end of the day, dude, you're not me. And again, don't compare your products to me ever, 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 ever. Never, ever. Don't do that. We're gonna pop into your website, buddy, and I'm going to see if you posted any of your test demonstrations to your site for your customers. Have you been upfront and honest with them? And again, as you've seen our customer demonstrations compared to his customer demonstrations, and I'm sorry, your customers, no, not you. I'm sorry for your customers that they have to be subjected to getting scammed and getting the house painted in the day. But not only that, being stuck in the dark, promised something that they were never going to get to begin with because you lied in your demonstrations. Now be warned, when we go to the site, Crow will be very agitated and he will be cursing. I turn this I got orders popping my account. He will be very agitated. He will be cursing and carrying on. He'll be ranting, throwing memes. This is usually what he does. So it shows you on top of that, he's very unprofessional. Let me see. This is a great launch pad for the DIGITAL1. Maybe his customers thought they were getting scammed. Good gracious, man. You just have no respect for your customers at all. No respect for them. Just don't care. Get on camera and lie, delete videos. You don't care. No respect for them. And at that, we'll be showing you the 200-inch screen. He lied in that one too to y'all. Lied to the church. Man, seriously, does it end with you anytime? I just thought about that. You lied on camera to your people, your viewers, telling them that you did a 200-inch screen when it's 150-inch. We'll show you what a 200 screen actually looks like. We got one coming here today. You lied to the church and probably told them that your product did this, that, and the other. Did you show them the videos of the network grade 773, even the bare silver screen? No, you didn't do that. You don't even post it to your website. So what did you tell them to lie to them? Man, you just unbelievable. And you're definitely not a man of God. He's going to put 666 in emails to us. At the end of the day, how would that bother me at the end of the day? Oh, you think because I'm a Christian that would bother me? No, not really, to tell you the truth. It don't bother me at all. It makes you look bad. Because you're talking about telling people, God bless brother. God bless this. And you're working with a church and you put 666 in there like that? Yeah, that's not good, man. Let me see. That's not good. Anytime you put the mark of the beast in it, because you support the mark of the beast. Because there's no point to put that in there. No one would ever put that 6, unless you're dealing in that, basically with that black magic and all that stuff. Why would you even support 666 to begin with? Everybody knows what that stands for. Because definitely the stuff you do today is not by God. It's definitely not as far from it. You're doing a lot of dirty stuff at the end of the day. Let's see what we got here. Now, these are the cancel orders that we received from Crow. See all those cancel orders? These are all canceled orders from Crow, of course. This is the, we got a lot of these with a lot of nasty messages on them from him. Just showing the way he does customer support. His customer support is absolutely horrible. Also, too, like I said, going into your product description of your products, your website is extremely bad. I mean, extremely bad. And the reason why he doesn't have the product information on his site, because he doesn't know his own product. Of course he doesn't. Or at least he knows one thing. He knows it's definitely house paint, so he does know that. So be warned, he's going to be ranting, carrying on. He's very unprofessional what he does. So we're not bothered by that. We just want to warn you ahead of time. We're used to seeing Crow going to these rants. This is normal Crow. All right, let me see. We need to be on the home page. On the home page, I'm going to see if he posted any demonstrations to the home page showing his product. Oh, dude, you're putting pornography on your site. You do know at the end of the day that's a violation against Wix, right? Yep. That means also too, that's some more information we can submit to their front office. All right, so let's go down here. As you can see, Crow has pornography on this website, which he shouldn't have on there to begin with. He's selling screen paint. Very unprofessional. This is not how you do business. So you can see that. This is coming from his player right here. So basically you see he's submitting pornography on his website. I don't care who it's for at the end of the day. You're not supposed to have pornography on your website. That is a clear violation right there. That's a definite automatic termination of your account. When you're dealing with a customer, if a customer is viewing your website, you are not supposed to be submitting pornography. Now imagine if this is a woman here with her kids. Not good. Don't do stuff like that. We have a camera behind us recording everything that's going on right now. All right, so let's go look at right here. Let's see if he has anything here showing any video demonstrations. Nothing here. So basically he has his customer demonstrations here. There's nothing here where he has anything submitting his test demonstrations on his products. And that's the end of his website. That's how short it is. There's no demonstrations. And you see our site is, our website takes forever to get to the far end of it. But we have so much stuff to display and show you off within the day. But this is it. All your customers you have here, we take these demonstrations, they all sit in the dark, all of them. Look how dark the environments are. Environments are very dark. And the reason why they're very dark is because your products don't work. It's house paint. House paint's going to react the same way. I don't see any test demonstrations at all, period. Now, we're not going to get into the typos where he's not spelling stuff correctly, because he could have changed that a long time ago. We've actually talked about that since last year. He's got improper information up here. Let's see. So all we see is no. On your front page, I couldn't care less what's in your shopping carts, but on your front page, you don't have any test demonstrations at all showing your product versus bare silver screen network. No side-by-side demonstrations, nothing. And on your website, I see a lot of your customers sitting in the dark. In your demonstrations also to your specification page, we don't see much in there at all, period, because you don't know much about your product at all. That's why you don't have anything in your specification sheets. So we're trying to get we were looking at the videos and I was thinking that, okay, maybe the bare silver screen's still up and active. So that's what we were looking for, because we were going to ask him to post that to his site. But as you can see, it's not there anymore. He got rid of it. I typed it in, it's not there. All right. And on top of that, we got him basically soliciting pornography to his website. Let me explain something to you, Jamie. This is what makes you very unprofessional. If that's toward me, that's in bad taste, and I'll tell you why. This is your website. This is your business. This represents you. You have to keep your personal feelings. I have to talk to you like you're a child sometimes. You keep your personal feelings where they belong, at home. You keep it separate from your business. When you do stuff like that, that hurts you. It doesn't hurt me. It shows people that this is a man who's very unprofessional, and you're going to let your personal feelings get ahead of you, and you do dumb stuff. We constantly catching you doing dumb stuff because you let your personal feelings get the best of you. You never display pornography on your website, and that's what you just did. It doesn't embarrass me at the end of the day. It doesn't hurt me at the end of the day. It hurts you. This is on your website. You posted pornography. This right here is your chat line where you talk to your customers, right? And this is where you're posting pornography on your website. Now we got 3 videos to make now. We got another video now basically showing you, explaining to your customers how unprofessional you post pornography to your website. And I'm not lying by saying it. It's right there. That's going to hurt you bad. Extremely bad. It's going to hurt you. This is what happens when you listen to the devil. That's what happens. When he tells you to do stuff like that, that's what happens. He just made a fool out of you. I don't care. That doesn't embarrass me. That hurts you. Okay, well, people, we got to come back in twice. We got to come back in on the deleted videos, which we have to post to the site, and we have to discuss why is Crow posting pornography to his website. If this is supposed to be toward me, you never post this on your site, or you shouldn't be posting it, period, at all, period. You have to keep your personal feelings to yourself. Don't even email me this, because if you email me that, I can use that to you in court. You text that to me, I got my number, I can use that in court. But you posted this to your business page. And that's not good. That's a shame. I told you. Bull in the China shop. Out of control. All right, we got to come back in twice. We got to put in a section in the blackout list. In the blackout list, we're going to put in there. I got to take pictures of that because that's going. We're submitting that automatically. You're done, buddy. Your website's gone. It's gone. That's one of the heavier guidelines with Wix Media. You cannot put pornography on your site, and you're doing this as you're communicating. This is their chat. You just lost your website. Okay. Well, that being said, let's check it out before it's gone. Because that's one of the no-nos you do not do. All right, we'll be back, and we got to do one on the deleted videos and basically Crow posting pornography to his website. And it is what it is. It's right there. Can't lie. Can't make it up. I told you, we can't make it up. These guys do this much destructive stuff to themselves. All right, gotta go.